everybody, it's me, Myra, at Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. It's Tuesday, and woo, we got a lot to cover. AT&T, no regrets? I don't have any regrets. I want to share with you some things that I'm learning. I think that, I've been in business for a long time, and keep in mind, I'm a novice when it comes to the stock market and dividend investing. I just started this journey in March of last year. So I want to remind you of that. I had a lot of people reach out because last week I did 2 videos on AT&T because I love AT&T. I use AT&T for my internet. I use AT&T for my phones. I use AT&T for my home television. So I just want to share with you why I still have no regrets. Okay, so I've been in business for over 30 years, and in 2020, I owned 3 real estate franchises that did a little over $1.7 billion in sales. That was over 6,000 transactions with about 650, give or take, agents or so. So, I mean, it's big business. And so I understand business, and I understand decisions that have to be made. And I also understand that a lot of times they're not real popular. And sometimes you can't tell the whole story until it's ready for the whole story because of the way people react, right? And so yesterday there were a lot of reactions over AT&T. At first, everybody was excited, right? And the stock went through the roof. It hit its all-time high in 13 months. Then Kramer and different people started speaking in media. Media started talking about it, and it became negative, and the stock started dropping. And then today, the stock continued to drop. Matter of fact, let's see where it's at right now. AT&T currently is at $29.85, but it hit its low. Today's low was $28.89. I hope you bought some because I'm still excited about AT&T. Now, I've bought my 5% for my portfolio, so I'm not buying any more AT&T, but I'm going to hold what I have to see what the future is. Wow, what a great, this new company could be amazing. Who doesn't love HBO Max? Who doesn't love HGTV? TNT? There's so many great channels. Is it TNT or TNN? I don't know. Magnolia Channel, the cartoons, CNN. Who doesn't love all of these channels in one conglomerate? So I'm kind of excited about that. And also, at the same time, I get it. Yeah, our dividend may be cut. But let's talk about that. Because also, AT&T's debt will be cut some. So, you got to figure if they're cutting some of the debt, and remember, their interest payments are huge. Last quarter was $1.8 billion in interest. Okay, so some of that's going to get cut because they're going to take some of the debt with them to Discovery, the new company with the merger. So I just think you have to really look at the big picture. So let's say that since AT&T shareholders are going to own 71% of the new company, and then Discovery shareholders will own 29%. So now we're going to have shares in this company and shares in this company. This company's probably going to be more of a growth, whereas this will still stay value. It'll be interesting to watch. Yes, am I worried about my dividend got cut? I'm in for the long haul, and that's what you have to understand. What are your goals? When you're buying stocks and buying shares, and when you're buying individual companies or ETFs or mutual funds, what is your plan? I had a plan. I'm in this for the long haul. So I'm not upset. Yeah, I don't like that the dividend's going to be cut. I kind of like making $12,000 a year on their dividend. I worked hard for the last year and sold a real estate property that I doubled my money, and I put the money in AT&T for this very reason, for the dividend. And you can watch that video. I showed how $170,000 in AT&T compared to $170,000 in a rental property, and I made more money over here, but I may not now. But it's just like in business. You've got to be willing to bob and weave on investments. And that's what just happened to us. So you've got to make a decision. For me, I'm in for the long haul. I'm holding with AT&T. I'm going to see what's going to happen because it could be exciting. And it could be that this is what they need. It could be a Hail Mary and we score a touchdown with this new company and we all make a lot of money. But I think that you cannot get caught up in listening to all the negativity. It's just the media. I mean, look what the media does to us. We have highs and lows all day long with the media. But do your own due diligence. Do your due diligence. We all know AT&T was an undervalued stock. We're paying a lot more for Verizon and T-Mobile when we buy it. So here's the deal. Look at what's best for you and your family and why are you doing this? What is the goal? And remember, if you're selling your shares, and a lot of people are just selling their shares, they're getting out. Okay, well, you've got to pay taxes on that money. So don't forget, you're going to have capital gains. And you need to make sure that this is a smart decision for you. You might be able to afford for the stock to drop a little bit because based on what you're going to pay, and take your chances and see if we win big. Okay, this is what risk is all about. I own businesses. If I would have worried everybody telling me it ain't going to work and no and negativity coming my way, I would have never created the life I have today because I wouldn't have taken the risk. So I share that with you because you have to take risk. Nothing. Tomorrow is not promised and neither is success. And the only place success is before work is in the dictionary. And the same thing for this. So hang on. I feel like for me and my family, this is going to be a big deal. And I think that we're going to hold on. We're going to learn more. And we're going to see what happens. So I'm in for the long haul. I hope you'll be in for the long haul too. I think you need to look at it for your family. No judgment. We need to stop judging each other because we can change the world by how we treat each other. So decide what's best for you. Use your own due diligence and your own life and what works for you and your family and make a great decision. So I'm holding. I hope you'll hold with me because I got more videos coming of the excitement that's going to happen with AT&T's merger with Discovery. We'll see you next Tuesday. See ya.